Hey y'all, what's good, family? So yeah, this is my first video and I just wanted to talk about divine feminine energy because I feel like now that everyone's on quarantine and we have time to really be to ourselves, stay to ourselves, I feel like this is the perfect time for us to do some inner work. So, with us talking about divine feminine energy, I'm just gonna go straight into it, raw off the back, no cutting, no editing, no none of that, and just have it at that. So I have some notes on the side of my laptop, just like little points that I want to make sure that I do touch on. However, I will just talk as I please. So yeah, so when it comes to divine feminine energy, it's often portrayed as like Venus or Aphrodite or, a goddess, long hair, like covering herself up, sacred, good girl. But it's like, no, it's really none of that. So we're going to really get into like what is divine feminine energy. And so the definition of divine feminine energy is very personal to you because some people say like, oh, it's listening to your intuition. Some people are like, oh, it's being sacred, it's whatever. Some people say that it's just embracing yourself as a goddess, but like my personal definition is like a combination of like all of those. Where basically it's just being true to yourself by living authentically, living in your truth, having no restraint on you and being connected to your higher self and doing what's best for you with nobody else. So yeah, I know everyone now is really like, we're goddesses, embrace your inner goddess, but it's like, how? It's all over everywhere, but it's like I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people are on Instagram or on social media and all this other crap where it's like, embrace yourself, you're a goddess, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm a goddess, and then you just scroll past and don't do shit with your life. Not necessarily in a sense where you're not doing nothing, you're not accomplishing, but it's like you're not walking into your true path, you're not doing it. You're seeing it and you have the mindset, but I feel like people only have the mindset temporarily. And when it comes to divine feminine energy, don't think that it's just about women. Everyone has feminine energy, but often in men it is neglected very, very, very heavily to where it's just like, whew, yeah, but I'll get more into that going throughout the video. But real quick, we're going to talk about one of the hermetic laws is gender. And there's always like polarity, etc., etc. So I don't want anyone to think this video is just strictly for women, because it's not. Because a lot of the things that I'm about to go over or talk about, I know hella men who are going through the same exact issue or the same exact debacles that I'm talking about. So yeah, this is basically my short definition. If you guys want something like to pinpoint or write in your journal, go ahead. Classes in session, get your pen, papers, etc. Bro, can't be coughing. Y'all be like. But yeah. So with that being said, my personal solid definition is really just walking in your power, walking in your purpose, walking with purpose, being in your flesh and refusing to stoop down to any lower level that you as a god or a goddess deserve. And, just living in your truth and not living for nobody, living authentically. So yeah, like I said, divine feminine energy is within all of us. Sometimes people call it your yin, yin and yang, polarity. But we'll talk more about the hermetic principles if you guys want in a later video. Sometimes it's called lunar energy. Everyone now is just like, oh, spirituality and etc., etc. Moon, this, that, and the third. But no, really, when it comes to divine feminine energy is just that dark, chaotic energy, this, that, and the third, whatever. And it also is very heavily incorporated with the moon. That's why when it comes to your menstrual cycle, your period, all of that, whatever you call it, it's also called a moon cycle. Because also, once you guys start tracking your periods and you guys understand how empowering, well, that too, but how powerful your periods are, point blank, period, you actually start to really understand and like get yourself in there. Notice that your periods move with the moon phases as well. So yeah, but feminine energy is all within us. It's half of the spirits within the spirit of life. Even if you're not a woman, like I said, whoo child, it's like I have so many things going in my brain at once where it's like I want to make sure that I just cover over it. But as we're talking about feminine energy, we have to talk a little bit about masculine energy, because I know that masculine energy is not talked about a lot because we live in a very masculine-based society. Just letting everyone know that every woman has masculine energy and every woman has feminine energy. Every man has masculine energy and every man has feminine energy. Same thing, vice versa. Everyone has both. However, a lot of men are also extremely out of touch with their feminine side, just because, the fact of society brainwashing everyone and making them believe that any sense of femininity or anything that has to do, if it's no, I'm fucking macho man and I'm about to, it's just frowned upon. It's shown as like a weakness, and it's considered homosexual. I'd never understood that. And so when you are always being beat up for something, literally anything, an example, if two little boys are talking to each other and one pushes each other, like one boy A pushes boy B and boy B starts crying and the mom sees, you're fucking pussy, man up, it's not that serious, instead of letting him express that he's hurt, that like not even if it's not physically, that little boy's feelings are hurt, and then it damages the inner child and just causes a lot of immaturity when he grows up within his feminine energy, because he was taught that it's not okay to express that. But really, when you have both energies and both of your energies are matured and balanced, that's like one of the biggest flexes you can have, bruh, where it's like, okay, because there's so many properties of feminine energy, but there's also so many properties of masculine energy, to where I can look at somebody and be like, feminine energy off, masculine energy off, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third, where people are like, oh, why am I so this, why am I so that? Have you worked with both sides of yourself? No. Oh, okay, let's start working on that. Let's get that together. Let's whatever. And that's the thing. Nothing is wrong with either of them, but it's like I said, everything has to be a balance. And so you can't have extreme immature feminine energy and then take on only masculine energy. Regardless of what you look like, regardless of what you have, regardless of what you believe, like you have to have everything. So just a couple forms of immature femininity could be shown as like being codependent, lacking security, basically being insecure, being very passive, like people who are just doormats. That's literally, they just are. They're just so quiet and they don't say anything, so people walk all over them, and it's not intentional. It's just like, what? Another one of them is having a victim's mindset. You can also be manipulative, be dishonest, be overly emotional, and then, just being inauthentic and just cruel. When I say inauthentic, I don't mean like, oh, you wear makeup, or oh my god, you got fucking nails. Like, I literally fucking don't. I mean in the sense of like, you aren't being true to yourself. Where it's not necessarily even like, oh my god, I'm happy when I'm with this girl, or when I'm gone, I'm talking shit about her. Like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. But other than that, no, I mean in a sense of like, you aren't doing what's making you happy. You're doing things that you think other people are going to like you for. Or you're doing things that deep down inside, you're not cool with it. Even if you are kind of cool with it or whatever, would you really be doing it if you did not have all these outside factors? No. Some form of immature masculinity is being a prosecutor, always pointing the finger, he did it, she did it, oh, that's not me, oh my god, I'm never the fucking problem. As we're getting older and as time is progressing, especially 2019, everyone overusing the word toxic and shit like that, and everyone's starting to realize sometimes we're toxic too, and we really are. But pointing the finger, it's that immature masculinity. Having just overall like co-detachment, where you're just emotionally not there at all. Just being overly like controlling, having an enormous sense of ego. Like, it's okay to have some ego if you're really trying to ascend your mind and ascend your spirituality or this and third. No, not really, but some people are just here for the ride, and that's okay. Like I said, being emotionally numb, just being emotionally there. Overly dominant, where it's like, how you be on Twitter sometimes, and then some people will be like, oh my god, I want my boyfriend to be my fucking father, or tell me not to do this, or give me rules and all that stuff, and da-da-da-da-da. those are the people that basically get it, like, they would attract. Not in a sense of like, don't like what you like. Because if you like what you like, then you walk into your divine feminine energy by being who you are and liking what you like. But the people who usually go aren't going because they enjoy like whatever. It's like embedded into their personality. Oh, my girlfriend can't wear this, or my mama can't, da 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 da. I'm just like, no. Being abusive, both sexually, mentally, you can be spiritually abusive, emotionally, like, every aspect of being abusive, and then just overall just being ruthless and, like I said, cruel, just being a fucked up person, really. And so, like I said, there's both aspects within us, and both aspects can be neglected. And I want y'all to think of it really as a child. Say that you guys have a child, and over time you neglected. Your child's gonna start running fucking rampant. And unless you check them, not in the sense of beating their ass, like, y'all could check kids by just sitting them out and talking to them, like, but, yeah, really just sitting down and not doing nothing. Letting the tablet teach your inner child or whatever. Eventually your child's gonna grow up damaged as hell, and once you get old, you need to, and like, you get older, you start to identify your issues. You be like, oh, I didn't have enough love as a child, or oh, I wish my mom taught me this, or my dad taught me that. And you can only blame mommy and daddy for so long, baby. You have to move the fuck on. And I hate to say it and be the one to say it in such a harsh manner, but really, like, when you start taking control of your own healing, that's one of the most powerful things that you can ever do your entire life. Because you're taking control of your life. And once you heal those wounds that you deemed unhealable, or incorporate those trauma bonds out of your personality, because eventually sometimes people's traumas do get embedded into their personality. Really, you start to live life. You start to really be happy. You start to figure out pieces of yourself that you thought were never there, or you didn't even know about. And so, yeah. And so both aspects of energy, whether feminine or masculine, they need to be recognized, and they need to have tender care. I don't want to say tender, loving, like babyish care, but no, you do have to tend to those aspects. So yeah, like I said, when people think of like divine feminine energy, they think of like having your hair done, your nails done, being long, like long ass curly weave, curvy as hell, soft spoken, overall just like really girly and just like, oh my god, like, no. Femininity comes in so many forms, and I want y'all to think of it when it comes to like orishas or deities or goddesses from Greek or something like that. Or there's different archetypes of femininity as well. So it's like, it's not just a one basis situation where it's like, oh, you feminine or you not. Like, no, it's this beautiful thing that develops over time, and it really like begins to take fold. And so with that being said, like, I want to give you guys some characteristics of divine feminine energy so that you can really think. And like, my main thing for all of this is for you guys to think. I don't want to just sit down and talk out of my ass for no reason. Like, I want you guys to really think and take things in. And yeah, because when you think about this and incorporate them when you just incorporate it personally within you, you eventually start to be like, damn, like, okay. And then you start doing shit that you love, or you start doing things within these characteristics, and you start to slowly raise your vibration, and then you start to feel good. And, this is the time of quarantine. You already know why we're in quarantine. This is not the time to be low vibrational. It's not. And so, with that being said, let's go into talking about the characteristics. And the first characteristic that I have is creativity. Be creative, think outside the box, like, express yourself. Feminine energy puts things into existence. I want y'all to think of it like this. I know that I said feminine energy is not just for women, but I want y'all to think of a woman. Think of a goddess. Think of your mom, your cousin, any woman, like that girl that you saw walking down the street or something. They have the capability of bringing existence out of darkness, like their womb. The baby, the fetus, the embryo, everything is formed in darkness into that womb. They're bringing things into existence. So when you eventually start to balance out your feminine energy and start doing things that you love, you get a stronger sense of manifestation because you're putting energy behind it. You're putting vibration. People ask me, what's blocking my blessings, or what's the most crucial part of my manifestation because it's not working? Develop your feminine energy and get a higher sense of yourself. Know that There's a such thing as toxic positivity, and everything just can't be love and light and oh my god, yes, love, that's all I want in my life, because then you're gonna start attracting negative shit to you because you gotta balance out the ions. When it comes to manifestation and just overall, everything stems from creativity because, oh, I want to manifest. First thing everyone says is fucking money. Money is not even real. It's a construct that don't exist. But I want to manifest money. How are you going to get it? You got to use your brain. You got to be creative. And so if your creativity is not developed, if you're not expressing yourself, then it's like, how are you supposed to manifest this huge thing out of nothingness if you can't even express yourself how you feel through art? Art is one of the most amazing things, and I feel like it's our job as humans. Y'all know, like, Mother Earth never asked to have us. She was just given us. And you already know, we are fucking pests, we are burdens, we are whatever. But I don't mean that in a sense of like, oh, all humans need to die or whatever. It's just like, no, that's the truth. Look what all the growth that happened to Earth once we were quarantined compared to us coming out now. No, we were fucking up the planet for a very long time. Not very long, like, y'all know what I mean. I gotta understand me on a lot of the stuff that I'm saying. But yeah, we owe it to give our creativity and express ourselves and show, like, our creative minds, because no two minds think the same. And I want y'all to really think of it like that. Like, the creativity or the ideas that you have, there might be something similar, but it would never be the same exact vision as you. Every single person on this planet experienced today, yesterday, and every single day of their life extremely differently from the next. And so I feel like we owe it to ourselves to really just give fucking back to, not only to, like, us, like, humanity, but to Earth. Like, you know, once we put things on paper out of our mind, it's no longer ours, but then we physically brought this nothingness to something. That's alchemy. But yeah, creativity. And then next is confidence. Y'all know, like, y'all ever walked or was just somewhere and then somebody just walked and you're like, damn, like, you could just tell that they're confident. And fun fact, they might not be, but it's just like, they just give off that aura of confidence to where it's like sometimes people are insecure because, or like even intimidated just because that person is so intimidating or something like that. Which also shows, like, you guys are uncomfortable in, like, confidence, but not in a rude sense. I'm just saying, if someone's confidence is kind of like, no, it makes you uncomfortable, that's a sign that you need to work on your confidence and get yourself out there, because it's not a competition, but you should never be, your vibration should never be fucked up because somebody else walked in a room. That's one of the things where it's like, no, like, never. And so, when you're not confident, whether it's through life, whether it's a scenario, whether it's just through, like, an unsettling thought in your head, you are kind of disrespecting the universe, disrespecting your life path, disrespecting your ancestors and all those spirits or deity, like anything that's working in your favor. It's kind of like you're not walking in your true self and you're not trusting your path, which is kind of disrespectful. And it's not necessarily like, oh, there's going to be backlash and you're going to get beat on or something like, no, it's not nothing like that. But it is disrespectful because it's like, bro, you got to trust us. Like, how are you going to trust us if you can't even trust yourself in the situation? You're not balancing your chakras. You're not grounded. How can you really put your trust in the universe if you're very insecure about everything going on around you? And it's like, you can't be insecure about something you don't have. So if you are a bit insecure about it, it's yours. And I don't mean that sense in like, oh, I'm insecure with this guy. Like, no, I don't even mean, I'm not speaking of people, relationships, none of that. Because a lot of people, like, oh my fucking God, learn to love yourself. Like, I don't mean that in a sense of like, I'm better than you. I'm that, like, no, like, I see so many people being hurt for no reason, being in shitty relationships that they don't deserve, but they can't see their own worth because they're lacking confidence. And so, like I'm saying, like, if it's yours, own it. And I don't mean that in a sense of people. I mean that in a sense of your body. If you're insecure about your body, don't identify a problem that you're having with yourself and not do nothing about it. And I don't mean that in a sense of go get lipo or go get a nose job or go get this and fix it so you feel better. No, learn to fucking love yourself. You are a god or a goddess. You are in your fucking body. This is your God body. Okay? So I don't feel like it's right to go and just change it up just because society is breaking you down to the point where it's like you were basically born to not love yourself. Because I don't even know, because it's like once you won't do all that just to abide by some society's trend that's gonna change the next 5, 4, 3, literally like next 30 fucking days. Look at you. Now you're unhappy with yourself because you're still not fitting in to society's norm, society's whatever. And it's like, no. And like, those who are having trouble getting confidence, I'm gonna give y'all one piece of advice, and I know it's about to come off harsh as hell, but like, really, I don't mean this in a negative way, but get the fuck off the internet, bro. Like, some of y'all don't fucking love yourself, and y'all are fucking yourselves up, and I put this on everything that I love. It's just like, y'all are sitting here in quarantine, just chilling, and I don't mean that in the sense like, oh, I'm not a part of wake up and grind Twitter and nothing like that, but it's like, y'all don't love yourself, but then y'all, I don't know, y'all just basically burst into like this sudden fucking depression because all y'all do is just sit on your fucking phone and look at people and compare your fucking self. Get off your fucking phone, delete your Instagram. Y'all need to get the fuck up and learn how to love yourself for real, because y'all will never love yourself if you just sitting down on your phone, on Instagram, on Twitter, on fucking TikTok or something like that, just comparing yourself to people. Like, Cardi B said some weird offlandish shit, but it's true. Nobody's gonna go on their Instagram and post that they got a fucking yeast infection or some shit. Nobody's gonna post that they just got into like some crazy ass scenario that's weird or just whatever. They post that they're having a perfect life. Why would you compare someone who does not walk in your path? Everyone's path is different. Excuse me. Your life path is different. Your numerology path is different. Y'all don't got the same natal chart. Y'all are not the same person, and that was written. You are the only one who are you. And it's like, y'all are spiraling yourselves into a depression, comparing yourself. And it's like, I hate to be tough and just like, oh, whatever, she's cussing. I don't care about monetization. I've never been one about like, oh, I'm doing this just for the money. No, I'm here to make a difference, and I've always been the type of person who is like, I'm going to give it to you straight, and I'm going to give it to you real because I do care. If I didn't care, I'd be like, wear a dress, guys. Yes, wear a dress. Feminine energy. No, I'm not gonna be here and be like, yeah, get your nails done, you know, feel girly. Like, no, because that's not what feminine energy is. Look at Kalima. No. Look at all these other goddesses. And I want y'all to really think about this feminine energy in a sense of like, damn, it's not all love and light. It's not whatever. Y'all ever see two girls fucking fight? Whenever y'all fight, no, all throughout high school, bro. I remember I watched like, and I was in middle school, and I watched like a fucking gang fight happen, and it was a bunch of men, well, boys, because it was in middle school, and literally they broke that up. You see two girls fighting in a class, they call the administrator. Don't nobody break it up. Don't nobody do nothing, because they know when girls fight, they're coming for your throat. Look at Oshun. Look at Yemaya. Look at all these other. Literally anything. I don't know that much about Greek mythology because I was taught like zero of it. But like, just look, it's right in front of you. And I feel like people get this weird warped sense of like they mix society's norms into what femininity is. When y'all see the average bad bee or how to be a bad bitch or whatever, y'all see get your nails done, get your lip, like, no bitch, have fucking confidence. Because under all that makeup, that shit cannot make you pretty. That cannot make your soul beautiful. I know beautiful ass people who are horrible, ugly ass souls. And they have to live with that until they heal themselves. Do you understand how many Instagram models, or how many this, that, and the third, the people that y'all look up to or worship even, are fucking suicidal? And I'm not saying like that's bad, or like, I obviously feeling suicidal is bad, but they're living a false narrative for you guys, in a sense of like they're showing only positive parts so y'all could think that celebrities have this amazing life. They are fucking people. What the fuck do they get paid for? To sit down. What are they doing during this quarantine? Sitting down. And it's like, I'm not about to be up in here just, oh, hey guys, like I'm being nice. Like, no, like I'm about to give it to y'all straight. And it's like, honestly, like y'all need to y'all need to get off your phones, delete Instagram, make a change, and take an initiative to do something, because y'all ego is really fucking y'all up. And y'all just over here comparing yourself and comparing yourself and comparing yourself. And then most of y'all gonna be like, I tried to delete my social media, I tried to whatever, but you still stalk your fucking ex's page. You still stalk the bitch who talked to you wrong in middle school. You still stalk the people that you don't fuck with, and it's fucking your brain up. Like, y'all are so fucking desperate to, like, fit into a society that never accepted you to fucking begin with. Even if you fit the perfect Instagram baddie or whatever the fuck, like, no. Do y'all understand, like, social media is 85% plastic fillers and filters. What the fuck? Y'all weren't welcomed here in the first place. Y'all were forced to find your own happiness. And I feel like for y'all being like, well, this happened, or, oh, whatever, well, I tried, and no, you didn't try, delete the whole fucking page. That's what I did. And it wasn't even for me loving myself, because, bitch, I know I'm the baddest bitch, but in my opinion, because that's subjective. And that's okay, because you are your own baddest bitch. But until you realize that, no one else will. You won't know your own worth. Men ask me, how do I build my confidence? And women ask me, how do I attract a man, or how whatever? And like this characteristic alone took me years of me hating myself, years of me feeling that I was ugly, that I was too skinny, that I was too this, that, and the third, that my hair was ugly. Because to me, I didn't fit the typical light skin. Granted, I'm just fucking light skin, yeah, whatever. But no, I got a fucking wide nose. Look how fucking thick my nostrils are. Yeah, okay. Like, no. I have black features. I'm a black girl. Korean or not. White or not. Like, y'all gotta understand, I was taught to fucking hate myself. I was either supposed to be white, or I was supposed to be black, or I was supposed to be fucking Asian. And you see, damn sure I ain't fit none of it. Besides, like portion, but you know, colorism was fucking bad back then, so oof. But it's like, really, like, this took me fucking years. This is not gonna be a one and done situation. You need to walk within your purpose. And I know it's hard when you're like, well, damn, what's my purpose? Love yourself, learn yourself, and then you'll fucking know. And it's like, shit, I don't fucking, like, oh, damn. But yeah, like I was saying, this took years until one time, like, I basically was like, why the fuck do I feel this way? Why do I have sudden highs where I'm like, I'm that bitch and I fucking know it. And then I just drop down to, wow, I'm ugly, wow, I'm fat, why am I this, I wish I looked like her. And then I just got on fucking Instagram, looked at people that I wish I looked like, or whatever the fuck. And then it got me nowhere. And so, y'all will do shit like that I used to do, and then be like, boo-hoo, I don't have a perfect life, or boo-hoo, I wish that was me. But it's like, that you guys are only doing that because you don't know a quarter of your worth. You don't understand that, like, once you build your confidence, you're gonna attract people, good or bad. But you can't do this because you want to talk to a guy or a girl, or whoever the fuck you want to talk to. You cannot do this for other people, because if you do it, the universe will stop you until you are forced to fucking do it for yourself. People are like, oh, but I want to attract a better partner. No, bitch, that's not what this is for. You do that by knowing your self-worth, and then people are going to come your way. But then you realize, red flag, I'm not fucking worth it. And I've heard plenty of times, well, red is my favorite color. Okay, well, then you must like getting fucked around and bullshitted, because I sure fucking don't. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, and then it's like I said, when you don't have the confidence that you are needing, you put up this mask. And then you live inauthentically, like a fucking clown. What happens with clowns? They go to work, put a mask on, take that shit off, and then live a fucking regular life. Like, and it's like, granted, yeah, you don't gotta know everything about yourself. You don't gotta know yourself like the back of your hand. But it's like, when you know your worth, you know that you're not worth this, that, and the third. I don't even like mean that on like a materialistic level of like, oh, I don't deserve McDonald's or some other shit. But it's really more like, you don't deserve to be feeling like shit. You don't deserve to be gaslit. You don't deserve to be abused. You don't deserve to be treated like shit when there's someone who would treat you like a gem, and that person is fucking you. Like, and I'm not finna sugarcoat it, because like I said, I would rather rip the band-aid off now, have that, ow, fuck, that hurts so much, 3 minutes later, you're straight, rather than pull the band-aid slowly, each hair, to the point where, okay, it's been 20 minutes and we don't even have half an inch taken off the damn band-aid. I'm not finna be like, oh, guys, like I said, wear a dress, because real shit, like when it comes to healing and stuff like that, I'm not meant to just, ooh, you're healed, yeah. No. I'm here to trigger you. I'm here to make you go to your lowest fucking point, because when you are at your lowest, the only fucking way is up. I'm supposed to give you a little blueprint, help you identify the issues, and then you do it your fucking self. I'm here to give you a blueprint, because at the end of the day, no amount of crystals, no amount of fucking sage, no amount of whatever the fuck, no amount of candles can make you fucking love yourself except for you. And with that being said, let's go into the next characteristic, which is emotional awareness. That's another big ass factor. When you have a strong sense of emotions and you know your emotions, you know when to react and when to just sit the hell down. Like, allow the emotions to come in, settle on it, you make your decision. Like, it's no harder than that. But then when you have this immature sense of your emotions, you're, oh my gosh, she just called me a bitch, I'm about to go fucking react. Oh my god, this dude just said that, I'm about to go react. And now you just steady fucking your life up, because it's like you just react to things that don't need your energy. Energy is nothing but currency in a way. Somebody says, bitch, da 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 da, you gonna give them $1? You're gonna be pouring into all these other people's cups, right? That don't even deserve to drink. And now you're thirsty because you don't got no energy because you gave to everyone. You need to be fully aware when it comes to your emotions and just learn how to vibrate so high that you're not fuckwittable. So you need to be aware. Being bothered by petty ass shit and just being like, oh, I'm finna react, that's low divine feminine energy, and that's very immature feminine energy. You need to walk with a purpose. And when you walk with a purpose and mind your business, energy vampires come. You don't understand that when I made my transition and I literally deleted Instagram so many times. And when I made my first transition, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm finna walk with a purpose and post what I want. I'm tired of me trying to put up this facade where it's like, I'm an Instagram college baddie and I need to do this to be accepted and I need to whatever. When it's like, no, at the end of the day, I'm gonna post what the fuck I want to post, and if you don't like it, get the fuck off my page. It's not that hard. And so, I started posting what I wanted. I like nature. Started posting nature. I like food. Vegan food. I post my vegan food. Then the energy vampires came. Your energy's so good. Let's be friends. Or could we hang out? Your energy, I can feel it through the phone. Okay. But I don't give, And I just feel like, really, when you don't protect your energy or give a response, like, you're going to start getting these energy vampires. And they're going to start triggering you because they want to trigger any emotion that's going to make you want to fuck with them in any way, shape, or form, because they want the attention. They want the energy. When it comes to these energy vampires, all they do is just drain your energy and drain your emotions. Emotion is nothing but energy and motion. And I feel like when it comes to just emotions at all, it's not necessarily in a sense of like, oh, I'm not going to say shit because I'm fucking mad or I'm whatever. It's bottling your emotions up and not dealing with them. What happens when you put, this is a fucking water. This is a cup. If I pour water, okay, I'm pouring water, eventually it's just going to overflow. That's when you have your mental breakdown. That's when you're not dealing with nothing. You spill a fucking glass of soda or something like that, or water or whatever. Oh my god, I'm so fucking done. And now you're going crazy over something so little, and you bring up emotions that you never dealt with. So now you're wondering why you're crying in a bathtub, or you don't want to go and get out of bed, or it's just been so much, you feel like the world is on top of you because of that one minor inconvenience. But in reality, it's just shit that you haven't dealt with. And I feel like, really, I don't know, when you cry, it's salt water. Y'all see what the fuck salt water on the ocean does to rocks. It erodes rocks. Clean yourself. Cleanse yourself. Cry. It's okay. It's not necessarily weak or whatever. I feel like crying is one of the most beautiful and powerful things that you can do, because over time, it's going to eat you alive, and then you're going to explode. And then you're going to start battling your emotions again, and then what? What are you going to do after that? Besides repeat the cycle. Cry, get it out, express how you feel, write, journal it. That's why when it comes to people, when you hear every dude who wants to be a rapper, you hear them say because they have a story to tell. That's them getting their emotions out. Okay, it's written out. It's processed, it's whatever. If you still gotta cry, bro, get it out. It's okay. Nobody's gonna judge you. Like, no. And so, like I said, keep your emotions together. Process them. Don't let them go all around the place and go crazy like you just fucking threw a bunch of puzzle pieces in the air, because at the end of the day, there's always gonna be that one fucking piece that you can't find until it's too late, to where you done gave up on the damn puzzle. Keep it. Put it together. Feel it. Cry. Express yourself. Don't be afraid to go ask for help either. Because there's been so many times where I've always been someone's shoulder to cry on, but it's like, bro, who the fuck could I cry on? Now, I got all this shit that I'm not telling nobody because, you know, I'm everybody's backbone and I'm everybody's support system, or I'm whatever, or Mama Kim got a da-da-da-da. Like, no. It's okay to ask for help, and this is speaking from first-hand experience. So, yeah, with that being said, next factor is versatility. Like, y'all know, if you personally know me, you know I want to be a jack of all trades, and I am. I am a multi-faceted gem with the many sides and many beautiful shades, and I really can just adapt to any fucking situation. Don't get comfortable with just one phase of your life. You gotta have that hustle on. And I don't mean like wake up and grind, like, oh, you gotta be grinding 24/7. I mean, bruh, learn to be a boss. Control what you want to do in your own life. And not in a sense of you gotta be a control freak, because I used to be a control freak. But really, just adapt. Where it's like, okay, you got a quick business call. Code switch. Hi, yes, this is Kamisha, da-da-da-da. You with your friends, soon as you hang up. Bro, let me fucking tell you what he just said. Or my boss just called me for. Like, da-da-da, like, no. You gotta understand that you have to also play the role as a student and the teacher. And it's not only that, like, you could be a house woman, house man, still be a hustler. Like, you can be, like I said, I'm going to emphasize the student-teacher thing, because I feel like everyone gets so caught up in their ego and believe that they're just unteachable, that they know everything. And you're a fool if you think that. Like, when it comes to anything, I always tell my friends, one of the most important things is acknowledging the fact that you know nothing. Because when you do, you want to learn more. And in that process, you do learn more. And I don't mean like, oh, what's the fucking Pythagorean theorem or da-da-da-da, like, no, some things you don't have to know. But when it comes to things like how to take care of yourself, you should be able to teach someone that as well. And you gotta be able to switch up on them circumstances. Like, y'all ever had a teacher be nice as hell when the principal in, but as soon as the principal leaves, they be like, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da, just going off to like an entirely new person. Or when your parent or someone's on a business call, and then they mute it, be like, shut the hell up, like, da-da-da-da-da-da, and then unmute that bit, like, no, that's feminine energy. It's being able to play all these roles but still be the same person and just adapt. Versatility. You know, being the face of many traits. You don't only gotta be a student. You don't only gotta be a doctor. You don't only gotta do this. You don't only have to be an artist. You can do more. And I don't mean that in a sense of like, you need to do more, you need to whatever. I mean that in a sense of like, don't limit yourself, queen. Don't limit yourself, king. Don't limit yourself at all, because at the end of the day, this is your God form. You can do whatever the hell you want. Y'all know Avatar Last Airbender is out on Netflix. Excuse me, y'all. I just drank a bunch of ginger ale. But y'all know that's out. Y'all could do that if y'all really put y'all mind to it. Y'all really could. But that's another episode. But yeah, y'all know. Think of like when it comes to feminine energy. When you think of Athena or something like that, I don't know her traits, and I really don't know nothing about Greek mythology. I'm not lying to y'all at all when I say that. But think of her like this. I don't know if she has kids, but the average woman or something like that. Feminine energy. A mother, a daughter, a friend, a sister, a mentor, a teacher, a student. Like so many things at once. And so it's like, really, you can't not include this when it comes to feminine energy, because you can have everything all together, but then when it's time for you to learn, be fucking brain dead. Or when it's time for you to just take care of yourself, or when it's time to be around or code switch or whatever, you're fucking brain dead and you're just like, I don't know what to do, because life is very unpredictable. Life has all these scenes, and you as the actor in your play, you gotta be ready to adapt. If you gotta improvise shit, it's okay. Like, there's no training for everything. Like I said, life's unpredictable. So the last thing is compassion. Like, having great compassion, but learn to let shit go. Your feminine side will want you to help people. You know that thing that's like, oh, I want to help people, I want to help people. Like, it's like a mom and her kids. She wants all her kids to eat. But you can't pour too much into everyone's cup. It's like when you're on an airplane and they say, if I was your kid and you were my parent, you would have to put on your mask first. That way you could help me. Because say that you put my mask on, or you're trying, and you don't prioritize yourself, you pass out. Now we both fucked up. Take care of yourself. Learn to say fuck no. Learn to say no. Learn to say that don't deserve my time. Y'all gotta prioritize yourself, but still show that you cares. You could be tender. You could say no. If someone were to text me, can I need your help right now? Can you do this for me? It depends on, one, who it is, and two, how severe it is. But if I'm saying no, I'm gonna say no, because at the end of the day, I probably just don't have the emotional stability or the mental capacity, or just want to fucking do it. Like, I just don't want to fucking do it, and that's okay. Y'all gotta learn to say no. Like, it's okay. I still love you if I say no. You still love me if you say no. So when it comes to compassion overall, y'all still gotta show, like, love and appreciation. Like I said, express yourself. This is when it comes to, like, emotional awareness. When you've painted the same person over and over and over again, sometimes it's just like, I don't know, because I like to compare things to art, because like I said, you're painting and painting and painting. There's going to be little variations, but it's not going to be nothing crazy. And so it's like, I don't know where the fuck I was going with this. Oh yeah, my bad, y'all. So yeah, so you're painting. There's going to be variations, but it's like, at the end of the day, if you're still painting them with a straight face, then it's like, where's the compassion? Where's the energy? Y'all look at the Mona Lisa, everyone be like, that bitch ain't smiling, da, 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 da. Still, like, that's the thing when it comes to emotional compassion. I know y'all probably like, this bitch just went everywhere with it. And I know, my bad. Kind of scatterbrained. Yeah, see, I could laugh at myself, bro, because... But yeah, I'm gonna just skip the whole analogy that I had, because that went out my brain. Like, I'm not even lying right now. But yeah, when it comes to, there we go, when people say no and people just being like, having no emotion or whatever, when it comes to emotional awareness, when I say don't be bothered or don't whatever, don't paint nobody with no straight face. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I went to an analogy about that. When y'all imagine, like, a bad bitch or a bad bruh, if that's what y'all call it, y'all see her straight face, attitude, like, no, just dead. But no, when it comes to compassion like that and emotional awareness and everything, it's showing emotion. It's not necessarily someone did some crazy shit, you're like, no, it's not like that at all. It's really like, okay, you did some shit, I'm finna ignore it, bitch. Like, it's having fun, it's being yourself. You're allowed to be sad, you're allowed to be whatever, but it's mainly about protecting your energy. And like I said, guy, girl, whatever the fuck, you have to understand, and I do not mean that disrespectfully, just throwing that out there, but y'all gotta understand that, like, it's okay to show emotion. It's okay to show compassion. Show love to your parents. If you're a dude, show love to your dad. Show love to your friends. Be affectionate. Now, you don't gotta go lick their ass or nothing, but literally, if you tell them, like, bruh, like, I really appreciate you, like, you're my fucking dog, you say you fucking love them, because at the end of the day, if you were to lose them at that moment, you would be like, damn, I should have said that. You don't want to get there. Trust me. And like I said, like, dudes have, like, a weird thing about, like, repressed emotions and everything being considered gay or whatever. But that's my thing, like, I don't know. That's just a major key when it comes to developing your feminine energy. You gotta not give a fuck what nobody say about you. If society's like, oh, he gay, he just gave his dad a hug. Okay, and Show compassion to your people. Show them that you love them. Show them that you really fucking with them. Because one, that could be the last time you do it, but also you don't want to repress no emotions. You don't want to do literally like nothing in a sense. Because think of it like a mother. She shows her baby some love. She shows everyone who she loves, that she cares about. She tells them. She lets them know. And then boom, that crazy ass chaotic force comes out, especially when you start fucking with them. It's like a little dog. This is a dog and she got her babies around or whatever. Even if that me and that dog have been with each other for the rest of like our lives or whatever, we've known each other all our lives. As soon as I try to touch the puppies, she's gonna go fucking crazy because she's protecting her kids. That's compassion. Being protective, that's compassion. Little gestures, that's compassion. Show compassion. And so yeah, with that being said, overall, thank you for watching. Thank you for whatever. If you guys have any topics, just let me know. I'm probably going to go more in depth on how to heal these characteristics. And then probably also do a segment on divine masculine energy as well. But like, let me know. Like I said, I hope you guys have a great day. Educate yourself on like balancing your feminine and masculine energy. And subscribe. But yeah, bro, I'm coolin'. Thank you, and have a good day.